And from the women to the men, doctors have been saying they're seeing an increase in men coming in for Botox.
Yeah, but it's not just being used for what you think when you think about Botox, right? Getting rid of wrinkles. Dan Manorino is at the Hyundai Pix-11 studio at Barclays Center with all the details. Hey, Dan, by the way, welcome back. Job well done overseas.
Thank you very much, Sukanya, and good morning to you. We all know that Botox is often the common remedy to filling in those wrinkles on your face, right? And while, yes, both men and women are guilty in using it for that very reason, doctors are saying in the past few years there have seen an increase in the amount of men coming in to use it, well, for sweating. Yeah, I'm not talking about the regular kind of sweating that we all experience, especially in the summer months when it's hot out or when we're working out. I'm talking about sweating through your clothes on a day like today when it's 40 degrees out, when you're simply sitting at your desk. We met one man who owns his own business and says his problem was becoming just a huge embarrassment.
Perspire, that's why we use antiperspirant.
Right.
But sweating through a shirt, even with antiperspirant, sweating through a jacket, yeah, it's uncomfortable. It's embarrassing.
With the
Embarrassing indeed. So coming up at 7 o'clock, we're going to talk more about how Botox actually stops this, how much it costs, and how long one treatment, just one, actually lasts. All those details coming up at 7 o'clock. For now, we're live at the Hyundai Pix-11 studio at Barclays Center. I'm Dan Manorino. Suki and Corey, back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Dan. It's 7:53. It's been a quick fix to clearing up those wrinkles, and we're talking about Botox. But over the past few years, a lot of people, both men and women, have been using it for different reasons.
Yeah, this morning doctors are saying that more and more men are coming in to use Botox for another rather embarrassing issue. Dan Manorino is at the Hyundai Pix-11 studio at Barclays Center with the scoop for us. Dan?
Yeah, Suki and Corey, here's the deal. People sweat, right? It's normal. But some people actually suffer from a condition called HyperHydrosis, an embarrassing condition where one sweats right through their clothing. Well, doctors now say more and more men are turning to, believe it or not, Botox to really help with this problem.
Temperature is just one of the many things that can lead to a person sweating, but Judson Kleiman found himself excessively sweating no matter the season.
We all perspire, that's why we use antiperspirant.
Right.
But sweating through a shirt, even with antiperspirant, sweating through a jacket, yeah, it's uncomfortable. It's embarrassing.
Kleiman owns his own business and found himself unable to talk to clients or employees without that fear of, can they see it?
I'm in a business where I'm in front of customers, I'm in front of employees, calling on prospective customers, and having a perspiration problem definitely is something that can be embarrassing.
So Kleiman went to his doctor, who suggested a different way of treating the issue: Botox injections right into his armpits.
Within a day or two after the injection, the problem just completely ceases.
Dr. Chasen works out of Reflections in Livingston, New Jersey, and says 9 million people suffer from excessive sweating every year. Botox is not a new solution, but he's seen a big increase just this past year in men coming in.
Business people are probably the most common men that come in. It affects their daily life at work. It affects what jobs they choose. If their underarms are sweating, we're going to do a series of little tiny injections. You're just going to feel little tiny pinprick.
The treatment is quick, virtually pain-free, and lasts for 6 months, guaranteed.
After my first treatment, literally it was a matter of a few days, and I was like, what? I'm not perspiring. It was really magic.
With the underarms, it's not only sweat, but it's odor. So when the sweating decreases, so does the odor.
But the skeptic in me had to ask.
If they stop the sweating in the armpits, doesn't the sweat need to come out from somewhere?
When we use Botox to control underarm sweating, it does not increase in other areas.
Okay, so it doesn't need to come out of your hands or your head or anywhere else.
If you really are self-conscious about it and it's bothersome, and you deal with it every day, I would say go do it.
And there you have it. So doctors say Botox is more often than not covered by insurance, so the injections are rather pricey, $700 to $1,000 per treatment. But for people like the patient you just met, he says it's more about a quality of life than the money. We're live at the Hyundai Pix-11 studio at Barclays Center this morning. I'm Dan Manorino, Pix-11 News. Suki and Corey, back to you.
Yeah, it could be really embarrassing. So if there's a solution for it, then it's good. Thank you, Dan, for that.